Okay, Rob.
Steve, we just looked at the penalty incident on 8 minutes. I guess that's quite an important one for you.
Yeah.
Get the goal ahead and it makes the tactics the whole game.
Yeah, well, that was the game plan, as you could see, was to counter, to defend deep, and use Adama and Gedge to attack quickly, and that's, I thought, was the plan. First half worked perfectly, but obviously you're relying on decisions from the referees or VAR to get an opportunity. And I think them sort of things aren't going for us now, and we needed that break in the first half. Would have gone in 1-0, it would have been a much different game. I think we've had something to defend, and the first half would have been a reward of our good play, I think. So yeah, disappointed with the decision, really disappointed.
Sorry, I mean, it does seem a little bit like no goals. That seems to be the story of all season, really. I realise you can complain about that incident, but overall you just don't score enough goals, do you?
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's a problem that the club have had for a while. There's no quick fix to that with what's already here, and maybe that's something that Julio looked to do in January. That's his decision, but you can clearly see that we do struggle. We get opportunities, we get in there, we create something, but then the last bit lets us down. So the work we do in both boxes is really important. I think today was about what we did, how we defended in the box, and in them moments, in key moments, and then how we attack in the box at the other end. So when they get a few chances and score, that's the difference.
I realise you were preparing for a game, but how much detail have you spoken to Julian in, and what advice have you offered?
I spoke to him yesterday with the other staff, not on my own, for about an hour, just going through every player in the squad, just talking about the players and characters and what my thoughts were, really, and James's thoughts, and that was what we did. So yeah, it was a good conversation.
Do you believe that the team is good enough to stay?
I think it needs additions, if I'm honest. There's quality there. I think the performances of some of the players is definitely improving. Some have been consistent, some haven't. Some need to find that. But I thought today, I thought Hugo was excellent. I thought Boubacar was excellent. Ruben's always consistent. He worked hard. I thought João was good, but we needed a change with an extra attacking player at that time of the game. You can see them all working. You get Gedge is improving. He's starting to settle and show some belief in himself, which he lacked, I thought. Adama worked as hard as he has done, I think, in any game today. So I think there's positives there.
Steve, just going back to the penalty incident, have you spoken to the officials? Have you anything to say about it?
No, I haven't approached the officials at all. No.
According to the Sky broadcast, VAR did look at it, albeit the game restarted quite quickly. Does it leave you asking the question, what's the point in VAR, really?
I did say that in the Sky interview. So if you listen to it, I did say, why do we have VAR when they can't make a decision, or they don't make a decision when they should have done? There's no point in having it. I don't see why we have to take the decision upstairs when they can't make the decision. I don't see the point of it. It's a waste of time for me.
I don't know whether the linesman putting his flag up will change the VAR.
Either way, they can turn it around. He should have been sent off. It should have been a penalty. It's a major game changer, and those things have to go for you because they're down to 10 men, and we've got an opportunity to go 1-0 up with a penalty. So you can't get any more game changing than that for us.
Just on Julian as well, coming in, I know you spoke yesterday about the sort of presence he brings. You've had the chance to speak to him in more detail now. Could you just touch on that again and really what he's brought to the building in such a short space of time?
The thing he's done is he's gone everywhere. He's gone into the academy, he's gone into the first team building, he's been into every office, he's introduced himself, and he's had a lot of meetings. His staff have had a lot of meetings prior to him coming in with all the departments. So they're very stringent in what they've done, covering all the areas. And then we spoke to him, as I say, I spoke to him about players yesterday for a good hour on our opinions of the players that we've got and where we need to strengthen the team. And he'll have his opinions of that as well, which he has, along with his staff. So that's them the conversation. I thought it was very healthy, and he did say that we would be helpful to him moving forward. So that's good.
And And despite the position Wolves are in, do you feel that the club's in a good position with him?
I still think it's early in the season. I think if you've seen better signs over the last 4 or 5 games, I think that's a positive, and I think he'll know what he needs to do with the current players and what he might need to bring in January. Arguably, he needs some more competition and some more quality.
Just one last one. Are you any clearer on your position in terms of a handover? Are you going to be working with him for the next few days at all, or is it very...
No. He's going back on Monday and coming over again. The lads are off for a week, I think, initially. I'm away for a week, and then I come back in and I'll speak to the hierarchy about what happens next for me. Whether I fall back into the 18s, which obviously I enjoy doing, or whether I have a different sort of role with the first team and the PDP. Maybe that's something that might change going forward, but that hasn't been discussed yet. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.